Hi. Say hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Oh.
Good day.
Would everybody like to introduce themselves?
I'm fine,
I think-
thanks.
Yep. I'll start. My name is Nicole. I play Agamira, the lizard folk barbarian.
I'm Alexa, and I play Sidon, the Kobold Artificer.
Hi, I'm Lil. I play Demeter the Lion Girl. I'm adorable. And with my PNG tuber up on the screen right now, with the map we're on, it looks like I'm about to do the Animaniacs Song of the World.
I believe you're up, Alan.
Good day, I'm Alan. I'm playing Sachi, the Kitsune Summoner.
1 second, roll 20 just crashed on me.
It does that. I believe it's Hums go next.
Hi, I'm Eliza. I'm your DM.
No, you're not. That's me.
Nice.
I'm a
Nice
funny
counter.
I'd like to roll insight on that.
Yep, roll it.
24. So I call
s-
bullshit.
Yeah, sorry, that's not high enough. DC was 25.
Ah, gosh,
Copy.
Warsh.
Are you getting over a cold?
No, if you've forgotten between the weeks, I am Hum and I play Dorian.
Oh yeah, it's been an entire week.
I know.
Is that 2 weeks?
Moira?
Oh yes. Hi, I'm Moira. I play Vixen, the Way of the Astral Self Monk Fox theme shifter, and I am not a bard.
He says.
She does say yes,
Play
and
Wonder-
she is
Lastly-
me.
Play Wonderwall.
Necro.
Hey up, I'm Necromojo, and I play Cult Malorus, the party's rogue warlock.
Party's dad.
Depressed dad.
And I'm Eliza, your guide and DM to the world of Aeraus.
No, she's not. She's actually Hum. She's taking us hostage. We're in a basement.
It's a Freaky Friday situation.
When we last left off, our group had finally finished things up in Osverdad.
After getting sidetracked by 3 kobolds in a trench coat. I wish I was joking on that one. Who wanted to examine my blood. Technically not even my blood. It's weird. I'm technically borrowing the blood, I think.
Yes,
To be determined, I guess.
yes. Those kobolds showed up.
Horseshoes
should've-
allowed to travel very, very fast.
Yay, magic horseshoes.
Yay! Yes, and that happened just after the conclusion of a combat between Vixen and Agamida, a challenge issued by Agamida, and after giving it her all, Agamida was, unfortunately for her, defeated. But she gave one hell of a fight.
It was a really good fight.
And I'm pretty sure the session ended with, how do you even get god blood?
Yep.
You blame Basado.
Okay, look,
Basado gets got blood.
yeah, especially tankards of it.
I could maybe find out if I ask.
No.
If you can't make your own, store-bought is fine.
If you can't make your own store-bought, is fine. What store has god blood?
The God Store, duh.
Yeah.
The soup store.
Yeah, you just go to Godwill, like everyone else.
Boo.
I hear
Boo.
Walmart. I hear Walmart has some.
I'm pretty sure we are an hour away, and I'm pretty sure Simon is now realizing they forgot to return the book.
Yep.
Shit.
Whoopsies.
Hey, Dorian,
Yeah.
you wouldn't happen to know anything about the Temple of Krynar's policies on returning to different locations, right?
Depends on the book.
Holds up the book of crime, book of war on the time binder.
What info do I know about this book? Eliza?
Hey, you would know about that. Roll a religion. Roll me a religion. Advantage, because it is from the Temple of Krarnar.
I'm more so just asking about the policies of returning books.
15.
You would know that is from the deific section, which means as long as you return it to a temple intact, you're fine.
Are you planning on eating it?
Who in the world what fuck eats a book?
You can put it.
Points to Agomeda.
I've never eaten a book before. Where does this even come from?
Maybe you can put it.
I don't trust you not to. Either way.
How dare you?
Yeah,
You've never even seen a book.
Just return. Just return it to if you return it to a temple, be fine.
Okay.
So don't.
Let's make it.
Now, if you damage it, you might be hunted as a heretic for the rest of your life. You know, lobotomized, your soul, all the knowledge in your soul ripped out, and then your eternal, your eternal, the whole eternal paradise in the afterlife that will be sacrificed in order to bring the book back.
That sounds eerily similar to my kingdom's customs about breaking technology.
I was doing shits and giggles, mate. Fuck me.
Yeah, that's break technology for the first time, get exiled. Break it a second time.
No.
No.
If you damage a book, they'll probably just ask you to pay for a new one.
Pretty much.
Fuck me. we're not fucking savages. No offense, Agomeda.
None taken.
Okay, with that in mind, I'm gonna get a bit of reading done before we reach. Actually, with the back pain, I've been putting this off. I need to. Look, before we get to the next town, I would like to try something. And let's see. Wait, Darren, you can cast spells, correct?
Yeah. Why? What do you need?
Okay, Colton, Darian, and Sachi, and perhaps Vixen, potentially.
I can
I'll
cut
need.
the melee set.
I need. Given what's going on with you, I don't want to stress it too far with you.
What magic?
I know you're eager to, but I just don't want you to hurt yourself by doing something you're not familiar with.
Sidon, I'm not a magic user. I can't
That is
cast
correct.
spells.
But you were the one who helped me with my previous experiment. Well, helped inspire a previous experiment.
Oh, well, I'm glad I could help. Whatever I did, I'm glad I helped.
Remember
So
when I
what-
jumped off the cart and sprouted wings?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
That was with me having no back pain whatsoever, no magical buildup at all. And that's because of what we discussed before we were on that cart. You know, souling, looking internally at your own soul, all of that kind of stuff.
Oh, right. I remember now. When I was teaching you, I was showing you some of the the meditation techniques, like connecting to the connecting to the energy in your soul. So, oh, I'm glad that helped.
Yeah, with that, it actually allowed me to trigger transformation at will. However, it still was random. This time, I want to see if I can trigger a specific transformation, or at least get close to it. Which is why I'm going to need a bit more build-up. Meaning, if we could pull off the road for a bit and get to an isolated area. I don't want to freak out locals, and I don't exactly want to cause property damage.
See, looking at there would be a... There is a, like an isolated meadowy area nearby.
That'll work.
I mean, well, I'm okay with this if everyone else is.
It has
Sure.
blue flowers.
The Mia makes the inside of the cart smell like roses.
Would prestidigitation happen to trigger magic buildup?
No, remember, cantrips don't cause magic buildup.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Because I swear to God if it did.
If it did, the Mia wouldn't have cast it.
You know what, there.
Could we also, maybe before we do the whole, head off to the next area, could we investigate a particular spot?
Which spot?
Brings out the map, points to a spot which I believe Colton and Vixen might recognize as being the spot where Dorian hunted them for a little bit.
Hmm.
We would have to wind it before you use the horseshoes, but yes, we could do that.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry. I thought we hadn't left yet.
Yeah, no, we did. We're about an hour away from Starlands.
If everybody's willing to rewind to before you use the horseshoes at the end of last session, I am willing to allow this.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, and while they're investigating, I'll just do some light reading from the book before I.
Yeah. All I want to do is, can I roll something? Either be it, I don't know, like. I'd love it to be nature. Can I try and investigate if there's anything, any like leftover fuckwickery from when the what's it, the what was his name,
The Forgotten Man.
The Forgotten Man, that's it. I will also, if this would help me, use my portal detectability, if that would help at all.
Yeah.
Eliza?
I will say this: you can roll a check. Do you want? Tell me on what check you want to use.
I would love to use either perception or nature.
Could you sell me on one?
That's what I would love to use.
Okay, but make a sales pitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, can it be perception? Because I'm activating my portal detectability, which allows me to detect like portals from other places, and I'm hoping that it can pick up maybe where the Forgotten Man showed up.
Okay.
So like I'm using like that ability to kind of allow me to use my perception skills.
Perception at advantage.
Okay.
While he's doing that, hon, may I ask something?
16.
In the area where you saw the Forgotten Man, you don't sense a portal, but you do. But you also don't like when you sense like the normal area. If that were to be how to put it would be like you sense an absence of everything there.
Well, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. In theory, considering what I'm investigating.
Well,
Well,
then
you
you
found
find an absence. Also, what do you want, hun?
I was saying while he was looking to roll that. While I'm also in the Forgotten Man thing, I want to do this. If it pops.
Oh god, what are you doing? Please don't contaminate.
Roll the die. Roll the d6.
Please don't contaminate. Please don't fill the void with something.
And
Please don't fill the void.
where you are.
Please don't fill the void.
Don't fill the void!
That sounds like a silly response.
It's true! Don't fill the void! I need it!
I'm not filling the void, I'm just learning about it.
Hear what I said, hun? I'll roll the d6 at disadvantage.
Basically, roll it again and take whichever's lower.
2.
Okay, so it's 2. So it's just a normal check.
It's 3.
Hey. What you get from the book in your head is about the sensation of absence, because that's what is there, even for everyone, even for you. This sensation of absence is an experience for one touching a remnant of null. Unfortunately, the first book has almost nothing about the null.
There's a
Ironic.
reason. Yeah. Okay. As we detect that, I'm now going to turn to everyone and go, okay, can everyone, whatever analytical thing you have, use it right now? Detect magic, identify, detect good and evil, whatever it is, I don't care. Use it, tell me what you get.
The Book of the Gods knows very little of the null.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I'm also going to trigger this since you asked nicely.
What did you
I
trigger?
guess
Give me a sec, I have a lot of things on my sheet.
magical awareness?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I actually got that word for word.
You okay for the magical awareness? You don't sense any magic. You sense the absence of magic.
Yes. Okay. Where's it the most absent?
I assume I point out the most absency of areas, which I assume.
Point out an area which would be like where there's like an imprint. Even on the ground, there's an imprint because it's like an area where the ground looks like itself has become a shadow of itself in a circular area.
Okay. Okay. Sidon, Demeter. Please don't walk any closer.
Wasn't planning on it.
Thank you.
Looks up from the book. Huh?
Okay. Sidon, can you throw one of your vials for me?
Tosses a empty vial.
Can I try and scoop some of that into the vial?
Scoop
Try.
nothing into the vial.
You scoop some of the
No,
ground.
you
into the
me.
vial.
Yeah. Mm.
Also, Sachi, with the 13, you get the General Empire has been trying to research the Null, and even the General Archives have very little about the Null.
I'm noticing a theme here. Or pattern, I should say.
You do have. There was a researcher of the Null that existed about a couple hundred years ago that worked for General that went missing. Named let me look up the name. Their name was Kyrene Thiel. I will spell it out. It's up to you whether or not you tell anybody about this. Alan?
Trying to find where you typed that.
Then roll 20.
Okay, I was checking the Discord.
It's up to you whether or not you tell everybody about the researcher Kyrene Thiel, who worked for General about 450 years ago that went missing, who is a researcher into the Null.
This seems like general confidential information, so she won't say much about it.
Okay. Anybody else going to do any checks to the area?
The sign is reading.
Vixen will kind of like walk around the. It won't go too far into the area where Dorian is like actively looking, but she'll kind of like walk around the edges, kind of like also like trying out the like the blinds, like getting used to using the blind side of the Delver's claws, and just kind of like getting a feel for like having blind sight now.
Vixen, Demeter
Blind
will call out.
Sight near the spot on the ground. Interesting. Let me check to see how that would interact again. Ooh. So,
Yeah.
When you're using the blind sight near the spot on the ground where the Forgotten Man appeared, your blind sight kind of curves around that spot.
Okay, I think the way this would look is like Vixen kind of like is walking by that spot, and maybe like initially she gets like almost like vertigo, because if I'm interpreting this correctly, it's basically like almost like her vision kind of is bending around this thing, almost like a black hole, and it's sort of like disorienting. So she kind of like tips to one side for a second, then regains her balance. Oh, that was. Okay, that was unusual. It really is nothing. There's nothing there.
Yet. There is.
Calling out from the book. You know, they're called horrors beyond our comprehension for a reason, right? They aren't meant to be comprehended.
Miss Vixen?
Hmm.
Does the void affect your key at all?
I don't know. I don't think I know anything about this. Does Vixen know anything about any of this void and null stuff? I can't imagine Vixen would have actively
No.
researched this or read. Okay, yeah, she doesn't know anything about it.
The only way you'd know is if you attempted it yourself.
Hmm. I don't know.
The Me's not going to ask you to attempt anything reckless yourself. It's like, the Me's willing to put themselves, in danger recklessly, but, they're not going to ask someone else to do it.
Anyway, we can leave if now.
Before we go, I'm going to ask one other person if they're going to do anything here. Colton, are you going to do anything here?
Necro.
Necro?
Oh, sorry, I was doing something else. So we're still in town, yes? Just make sure.
We're at the location where you guys encountered the Forgotten Man.
Oh yeah. I guess Colin could try to do a quick check to see if he can discern anything from the area from what he knows and his experiences.
Okay.
See if there's any new information from anything different from the last time we were here.
You can do an investigation if you wanted to.
Could I do a perception?
You'd have to sell me on it.
He's mostly trying to observe the area to kind of see if there's anything that is different or out of place compared to last time they were there.
How close are you getting?
Close-ish, I suppose.
Okay. Roll me a perception.
Not directly touching it.
Yeah, he's not going to touch it. But yeah. 16.
As you get close to examine the area where there's now a circle on the ground that is kind of like an absence of itself, you don't really see anything that the others didn't see or discern, but specifically as you get close, you hear your patron in your head. Get away.
Colin just says, and what has you spooked?
There's nothing there.
Colin just thinks for a second. I feel like there's something very sassy he could say right now, but nothing dangerous or nothing.
Nothing there. Okay.
Okay.
While they're doing that, anything interesting I gleaned from the book as I'm just taking my time with the pages?
Uh,
Or am I just getting introductory stuff?
You're getting introductory stuff as well as there is one little bit of tidbit that you get.
Ooh.
Horzan Goss is one of the 3 unique deities in terms of how they came to be a deity.
Huh.
Unlike Kiriel, who used to be mortal, or Nuji that predates literally all the other gods, Horzan Goss just appeared.
Just no fanfare, no nothing, just... Interesting. I have to bring it back. I keep reading. So, find anything else out over there?
Not found anything out, but this will be useful.
What about you? Looks down at the shadow. Any insight?
Does Larry the Godly Appendix know anything?
Well, the only thing I sense is nothing. I don't know how to explain it. It's nothing.
Like someone took a picture and then cut a hole out of it?
And then that hole never existed to begin with, yes.
Okay. Been really coming in handy then.
Anyway, shall we now go back to...
Yep, then we'll move
Yes.
forward.
1 hour till we reach the border.
1 hour away from Cylons.
And in the meadow, where now I'm imagining at least one of you is preparing a spell to hit me with. And they are actually openly asking you to hit them with it.
So you're sure you want to be hit by this?
I mean, I can heal myself, and I've gotten a lot stronger than you'd probably think I am. A little tougher, but yeah.
Alright.
And besides, I'm pretty sure there'd be some pent-up aggression considering what's been happening to me and to you recently.
Can't use that one. That's not affecting you. Okay. Alright then. Fires an ensnaring bolt, strike bolt at Sidon.
Okay, they aren't dodging.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna. Why? How?
Wow!
Why did I succeed? It is stupid because I have a negative in it. I don't have any damage, but I'm pretty sure that would still affect me, correct? Also, it sounds like you'd have to hit me with a bolt to even have that happen.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay, and let's see. At what level was Ensnaring Bolt?
Level 1.
Okay. And just one more spell. Colton, if you want to hit me with anything, now's your chance.
It looks like Sachiko's planning on casting Healing Spirit.
Yep. Because now I only have one magic build-up count before I explode.
Okay. So just one more spell.
The mage just in the corner really wanting to cast on you, but was told no. So it's like a sad kitty.
Well, they're just worried about your own health.
She's still giving you the Puss in Boots eyes.
Come on, I want to play you up.
Fine. Go ahead.
One spell from
No.
Peter, then.
She's an untested factor.
No, she was told.
Yeah, but also...
She was told not to, so she's not going to.
Okay, Colton, any spells you want to sling at me? Or that your patron wants? Okay, fair enough.
Wait, why do you want a last spell?
I have one spell counter because I want to blow up and test something.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Considering everything, honestly, anything can happen, and honestly, if I'm going to be using this kind of power, I need to know how to use it effectively.
Plus, I think the reason we're doing this in a field is because she doesn't think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Alright then. As Colton's going to just do a quick... You know what, he's going to do a light cantrip.
It can't be a cantrip.
Yeah, it can't be a...
Fuck.
Like I said,
Eldritch Blast. No.
Eldritch Blast. It's a cantrip, but it's also an attack. Magical, but...
yeah. He's just going to... He's just going to ritual cast silence then.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
And now, with that, can I make some roll to try and, make the pool of transformations more shallow in a certain aspect?
Done.
I'm going to assume this is a wisdom save.
Yes, it is.
Okay. That is an 18. And note, they are doing this for the ascendant aspect.
Okay. So now roll me the D100, and I'll tell you what you get.
9. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay. Let me look at this again.
That would have been near the third fallen form. If I did anything normally.
By you trying to make so you have a higher percentage of getting light.
Yeah, higher percentage of getting light, though I think I'm still in the dark.
You are. But instead of getting the lowest form...
I'm getting the second lowest, aren't I?
Yep.
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
Let's see.
I was waiting for this to happen, I just didn't think it would happen like this.
Second fallen. Okay, let me find the notes for the second fallen.
There are 3 for the Fallen and Ascended. Then there's the God Killer, then Monster Hunter. Then there's the middle, which is the stable form.
But none of us play Monster Hunter.
I do.
How dare you?
Okay. Let me read on about it. Okay. Sidon, You feel yourself grow to a... You're normally small, right?
Yeah, I'm normally small. Tiny if you're really cruel.
Okay, you go from small, then to medium, then to large,
Oh no.
then to huge.
Oh dear God.
As you feel your body burst into fire.
Oh shit, I'm a Baylor.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's kind of
this
like
is...
a Bangalore combined together with a
Chain demon?
Pit Fiend.
Oh no.
You're a Balrog.
You're a Baylor with wings.
You're a Balrog.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
this is new.
And you have like two sets of horns, one going backwards, one from the side of your head, and one going backwards from the top of your head.
Oh dear God.
And just fly up to eye level. So, buddy, how are you doing?
Well, in this form, you have a resistance to the following:
Oh boy.
cold, lightning, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons. You're immune to fire and poison.
Okay.
You can you generate a fire aura.
Oh.
Where
Sorry, hum.
Within 5 feet of yourself, you can choose to set things on fire.
Okay, that's better.
Yes, you can choose to set things on fire. They're not always on fire. And using a bonus action, you can create any weapon you conceive of out of fire.
This is
Make a nuke.
It can be any kind of martial weapon.
That's not what you said.
Any martial weapon you can conceive of out of fire. Also, you have a flight speed of 60 feet.
okay. Consistency. There.
And you're a floor-horned Baylor with some pit demon aspects. Oh yeah, you can also axe.
Okay.
You cut out for me, hon. What did you say?
I get multi-attack.
Ah, fun.
When you make a melee attack, you can make up to 3 more melee attacks.
They'll look at their own hands, then look at you, putting their hand up close to see the size difference, and they, in a deep, grumbly voice, this is new. I imagine I'm quite loud in this form, aren't I?
Not indoor friendly.
I mean, yeah, of course, I'm 15 feet tall.
Remember when one of the forms is definitely not indoor friendly? Hey, you found it!
Yeah, I'm loud, I'm huge, I can set things on fire. Though I'm hoping I'm not setting my own clothes on fire.
No! Are you concentrating on not setting things on fire? Roll me roll me a wisdom save.
Oh no.
I just realized you have to roll a wisdom save when you transform to not immediately set things on fire. You forgot that part. Okay, you passed.
17! Okay, good.
Yeah, if you roll below a 13, you have to wait until your next turn in order to turn off the fire aura.
Oh, that's interesting.
I almost
And
missed that
hey.
part.
Hey, Eliza?
Yeah.
Can I take out a certain frozen flame? Just want to see what happens.
the fuck are you doing?
I forgot that there's literally a frozen flame in the game.
What are you doing with the frozen flame?
Oh, he just takes it out. He hasn't got any way of using it yet. I just need to level up in Ranger to use it.
Pull the frozen flame up and hold it out in front of you while Sidon is in the fire pit form. See the color of the frozen flame start to change.
Change to what?
It's no longer the solid flame. It's no longer the solid color it was. It's now becoming a kind of broiling between red, orange, and purple black.
Hey,
That's not concerning at all.
anything else?
Do you look through the flame at all at Sidon?
Can I cast protect from good and evil first? What's left? Okay. Yeah, I'll look for it.
As you look through it, you see some of the energy from Sidon flowing into the flame, almost like it's reigniting the frozen flame from the inside out.
Okay.
But it's not enough to fully awaken it.
Okay. Okay.
Meanwhile, Simon is just currently looking at themselves. Just, I guess, at first trying to pat themselves out, but then realizing, oh, the fire doesn't hurt. Before then trying to control it. And eventually conjuring up a giant battle axe.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. This is a powerful form. I do not feel very great being with it. This feels like it has a lot of responsibility going with it.
There are two more things about it that I'm not going to tell you just yet.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
They'll then look around, realizing, oh right, I'm in a meadow. A lot of flammable stuff is here, and then try and dissipate the battle axe.
A smart idea.
Well, from what I remember from my previous transformations, I think they said the transformations are either for an hour or 10 minutes.
For this one.
As for an app. Huh?
For this one, it's 10 minutes.
Okay, for this one, I should be down for about 10 minutes. I should be like this for about 10 minutes. If anyone wants to try anything, go ahead. I'm interested to see what this form can do. That came out quite wrong and quite violent. I'm sorry.
I cast this.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is a bit beefy form. Let's check out its male defenses.
I still have my mental stuff. I say as I roll a 9. Roll the damage. Sure, when I need it, I roll a fucking 9. That is 10 psychic damage.
And Sachi moves the spirit in to start healing you.
Thank you.
As essentially, pretty much the meter smacks you with Wonder Woman's lasso of truth.
Ow! Okay, mental stuff is still there. Why did that hurt so much? As I'm imagining blood dripping from whatever nostrils just dripping onto the ground.
Yeah, the nostrils, instead of like normal nose, you just have 2 nostril hole openings that the blood starts leaking out of.
Oh, great. Whoa. Yeah, is it also on fire?
The blood, yes, the blood is on fire.
Oh, shit. Can I try and stomp out the fire?
Yes.
Okay, I will.
But that is the only action you can take this turn.
Yes, that is. Thank you.
How's the stomping out fire going?
That is a good question.
You're immune to fire is going pretty well.
Hey, Dorian, do you happen to have anything that deals fire?
No. I have something that does the opposite.
Huh.
Why? You want to test the opposite?
I didn't hit by 11.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know how to use the frozen flame.
Huh.
I haven't picked up absorb elements yet. So,
Oh, I have.
Eliza?
Yeah?
Yeah, you have. I haven't. I ain't giving you my frozen flame.
You want to try and use the frozen flame?
I got permission.
Okay. First, make me a. Let me look at my notes for this.
It probably won't go too wrong.
It won't go too wrong.
Famous last
Roll me-
words.
Roll me a.
What's the worst that can happen? He gets turned into a fucking werewolf? Oh, wait.
Roll me an attack check using either your intelligence or your wisdom as a modifier.
Do you want my spell attack roll then?
Yes.
Thing is, I'm pretty sure my AC gets lower considering just
That is a
yeah.
25 in total.
Okay, that definitely hits.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
How tight are you holding onto the frozen flame first?
How tightly?
Yes, how tightly are you holding onto it?
Honestly, probably as tightly as he holds, like, as you would hold, like, I don't know, like like if like a wizard was holding an orb in their hand. Like he's got a grip on it, but he's not exactly like.
Not exerting enough force to crush it.
Feel
Well, yeah, like he's not holding it like a fucking dagger or anything.
You feel the frozen flame starting to pull a little bit out of your hand, but you're able to hold on to it. And I need Sidon to roll me a Constitution save at disadvantage.
Oh boy, that's 11.
Okay,
That is lower than my spell save DC.
Yep.
If you needed that information.
I do not.
Is this going to trigger one of those aforementioned things you're not going to mention yet?
Okay, Sidon, you know how you had 10 minutes in this form?
It just got longer, didn't it?
No! You poof back out of the form, fall to the ground, and take fall damage.
Oh, can I try and grab him? I am flying.
Yes, you can try to grab Sidon. You also take 3d8 cold damage, well, but that was while you were still in the fire pit form, so that's technically half, so you take 6 cold damage.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Moving spirit back to side. Thank you.
And to answer your question, Lil, yes.
Thank you. I actually think this would be better than twin spell.
That's fine. That healed whatever I was doing.
But yeah, you managed to catch Sidon, as Sidon, you feel exhausted.
Okay. Now, what happened?
The what?
Horizon Walker trick.
Can I insight that?
Like that, and Dorian, roll me a deception.
I think you can easily beat me unless you roll a nat 1. So please roll a nat 1.
Okay,
Never mind.
18. 18.
Yeah, you easily deceived me. Don't say anything. Say anything.
Sachi, can you say that out loud?
Sachi says that Dorian sucked the demon out of you. For those not looking in Roll20 chat.
Oh.
If I didn't say it, I knew someone would.
So, the frozen flame.
The black part, as you see, part of like one of the front of the frozen flame tips becomes purple and black, and then it stops glowing like it was just a moment ago.
Okay.
I'm guessing I have a point of exhaustion then.
Exhaustion.
Okay, good.
Like I said, you still haven't figured everything about the frozen flame yet, so.
Well, yeah, I'll be honest. I've been waiting to experiment on it until I get absorb element.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that was.
Did you learn something from that?
No, not at all.
Didn't learn shit.
I feel like you got
Yeah, that's shit. I've learned if he goes out of control in that, I can use this.
I feel like I just got sucker punched.
You know, I've
There's
learned.
one other thing you learned. I'm going to DM it to you.
Oh, right.
Oh, boy.
I learned something.
Shit.
You know the last
Yeah,
time I hit you was. You know the last time I hit you with Sidon?
What?
I could have made it fire.
I wish you did. Honestly, I probably couldn't have felt it.
I didn't think of it until after the fact.
Well, note to self.
I can make all my magic fire.
Note to self, that form is immune to fire. The only thing. How are my clothes? How are the new and improved clothes looking? Or are they just destroyed?
Your clothes are in shreds.
Ugh, not again.
Oh, obviously one of my spare dresses. It's a bit big on you, but well, you know.
A bit, says the 6-foot lioness.
She ain't 6
To
foot.
the
Again, Demi's not 6 foot. She's not tall. She's barely. She's a bit under 5 foot. She's on the.
either way,
Demi's on the smallest end of the medium
Lining.
category.
yeah, we're both on the smallest smallest parts of our respective categories. I am 1'10".
And 90% of Demeter's stuff is 90% of Demeter's strength comes from Toon Logic.
Sorry, just for my own notes, would you refer to that fire as Hellfire? I'm saying this as a player. As a Hellfire or Divine Fire or regular fire?
That would be Hellfire that you just took in. Yes.
Okay.
It's supposed to be the blood of gods running through me. What the hell was? Why do I have hellfire?
Just blood of gods. Remember, there was 2 things in there: a golden liquid and a black liquid.
I thought that was.
And red
I thought it was
liquid.
green.
Oh yeah, there's also the green liquid. Yeah, there's little different liquids that were in there.
There's a bunch of shit in there, man.
That was the more prevalent one.
Of course,
Anyway,
they use more demon blood than.
Shall
Yeah,
we make our way to this place we're heading to?
Should we
Yes,
make,
the border town.
should we make
please.
our way downtown?
No.
No, we
Don't.
shouldn't walk fast.
Don't. Fuck's sake. I will be taking a nap until we get there because I am not reading while I feel like I had the wind knocked out of me.
Your hour left. Our journey that's left to Cylons.
Technically, I had the fire knocked out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. For anyone above game, because I've not used my mare magic yet, I said I could swap it out.
Yep.
So I swapped from Twin Spell to Firmity. However you pronounce it. The one that allows me to change the elements of my spell damage. I just felt it fit the meter better.
You make it towards the border town of Cylons. As you get to the border town of Cylons, you realize that the town looks like half of the town that you're on looks like any of the towns that you've seen in Teresh, which are very, very homey, Fae inspired. Yeah, then there's this large, big, wall in the center of town that cuts the town literally in half.
Where the rich live.
And at the gate to that, you see people standing on either side holding spears, wearing religious finery, and like religious armor, I should say. More
Regalia. Which is regalia.
guards eye. Both against foreheads, you see an extra eye.
Is it real?
You're not close enough yet.
Question is, do I?
Well, you say we're not close enough. I have eyes of the eagle. I can see things clearly from afar.
I can see it clearly now. The rain is gone.
Yeah.
Not again! Not again!
Eliza. So Eliza,
As you look,
what does it look like?
you see one of the eyes blink.
Just takes off the goggles. They have 3 eyes.
What?
They have 3 eyes.
Hey, Larry, did anyone else happen to eat the eyes that were in the mine? Or were you giving them to anyone?
What?
Looks to Larry.
Not that I'm aware of.
Could they have had another?
So,
Could they have had another Leviathan's eyes?
Amy, I'm honestly not aware of this.
Ah.
Listen, bros. You're all blown on my mind right now.
This is new to me. Just like chill out. Great. Well, I'll get myself ready for inspection.
As you get close, Sachi starts pulling out all your paperworks. As you pull your cart up to the Grell side. All right. Papers, please.
Ah,
Okay,
we're going to Aeraus.
points to Sachi. She's the one holding our paperwork.
Okay, let me look at your papers.
Oh, look at papers.
Okay. Well, I'm going to need to take a few of you aside to look you over more thoroughly.
For no reason in particular.
Yeah, mostly because this thing right here in my hand just went off.
Yeah, Hans, get the rubber gloves.
Get the flamer. The heavy flamer.
We went in 2 different directions with that one.
And he points to 3 of you. He points to, Demeter.
Yep.
He points to Colton. And he points to Sidon. I'm going to need the 3 of you to come with me now.
Okay.
Why exactly?
Well, this little device in my hand went off, and I need to get you in for a thorough inspection.
It keeps switching between British and Southern.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing that on purpose.
Oh, they're just
Where are
like,
you from?
okay. Yes?
To be fair, I was doing something that was actually common around the time of the turn of the century, where you would have people that had half British, half Southern voices in Tennessee.
That sounds horrible.
It's because there's a large influx of people who work the mines.
What a horrifying time.
So I'm trying to get that accent right, but it's a very weird accent.
Wait, hold on. They imported people from. They imported English people to work in the mines in the U.S.
Yup.
Yup.
People that wanted to get out of places like London, where it was overpacked and stabby.
So Vixen will pipe up and say, why? So I understand that whatever that contraption is making sounds, but why do you need to take them away?
Well, that means that one of them might be carrying some sort of contraband.
Okay. Well,
More contraband? What is classified as contraband?
Various, like, religious artifacts, like, I can't tell you.
I believe we have an idea, and unfortunately, the thing I'm probably carrying is not able to leave my body. Trust me, I'm thinking it's been tried.
Might be carrying the accursed
What?
things. You know,
That
not being quite all living.
tries not.
Sorry, say that last thing. Sorry, sir, I don't mean any offense. What was that last thing you said?
Not being quite all living.
Not. Right. Right.
Don't look at Colton. Don't look at Colton. Don't look at Colton.
Okay, is there anywhere we can wait for our friends while you do this inspection?
Is there a rule book that we must read?
Here we go again.
Everywhere we have visited, people have asked us to follow certain rules. These are usually recorded in some form of book.
I imagine he looks to the rest of us.
Wait. As he stops and then he looks at Gamita over. Oh, never mind. I didn't even know that you were with one of us. You guys can pass right on through.
Agamida just looks at everyone else and says, "Well, I guess it pays to be a lizard folk for these people."
now, to be clear, this person that was speaking to us, do they have the same kind of like third eye that Agamida has?
Yes.
Okay. Do I need to roll to make the connection that that's what that they saw the third eye and assume that Agami is one of them?
Any of you can. Any of you can roll an insight.
I'm going to roll an insight despite being at disadvantage for this.
Nope. Vixen's just like, well, I guess we're all lucky.
Together, as is Darian.
I got 12.
I am too damn tired.
Colton, are you going to roll an insight?
They really like this around these parts.
They DC'd for a bit. They're on their phone currently.
Oh.
Who's currently on the phone? So, what? Me?
Colton. Because they got kicked off Discord on the PC.
I will roll for them then. Because I will assume Necro would want to have made a insight on this.
I'm too damn tired. I need coffee. Someone knocked the wind out of me. Granted, I asked for it. Granted, I literally asked for it, so...
Okay, so everyone got a 10 or higher. Which means Colton, Darian, and Sachi are pretty much aware, yeah, the guard thinks that Agami does one of the guards because they have 3 eyes as well.
Like, if we see... It's a 3-eye thing.
I think it's a lizard folk thing.
As a lot of you are led through the gateway, and the guards go back to standing in their upright position as you go on through.
I'd ask what that was, but I'm too tired to give a damn.
Not and wave, boys. Not and wave.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Now, Vixen,
Hmm.
they did not accord any notice of you, did they? Why do you think this is?
Vixen just shrugs. I don't know. I don't know why they have those same eyes that you do. That's unusual.
If I may,
There are many creatures with different numbers of eyes. I don't find it very, I don't find it strange that they would have 3. I have 3. It is not strange. It's quite normal.
Well, I suppose what I'm getting at is when we first met you, you didn't have 3 eyes. That's something you acquired later. And my experience is that people generally don't they don't get new eyes later in life. And Vixen's saying this in a way where she's like looking at Agamida, trying to see if it registers in Agamida's eyes that she's telling her that this isn't normal. Why don't you get that?
Agamida, Agamida wonders if Vixen might have been disrespected by the guard because Vixen is not a lizard folk. This is some kind of bigotry against non-lizard folk, I suspect.
it's not that. I think I have an idea, but just keep your voices down. One, I am experiencing a bit of exhaustion.
Yes, if Vixen wishes it, I may challenge them.
I don't think that will be necessary. I think I understand where you're coming from, and I appreciate your concern. That won't be necessary. In fact, doing that would cause more problems than it would solve. So
It's because of Colton's nature and my nature.
And mine.
And hers. And what Colton's carrying and what Colton is.
And as you're riding through the Grell side of the town, where the other side, the houses all had their doors, like their windows open, the people are outside. The Grell side, a lot of the windows are shuttered, the doors closed, the streets quiet. The very few people who are outside rush around, move hurriedly from one building to another, not wanting to stay outside long. You do see that there are several guards. All the guards have 3 eyes. The normal people do not.
Would any of us know about Grell history on this specific thing?
Gee, roll me a history.
No.
Unfortunately, Sachi, you do not remember anything about Grell history right now.
She forgot.
Demeter points at her eyes, asking, Can I?
No.
Puss in Boots' eyes.
No.
They wanted to pull us over because of what my veins contained and what your brain contains.
And
Show
just
that
think
off.
of what Colton is.
Speaking of Colton,
He's back in Roll20, but not back on the call.
yeah, he just left. As you said, and Colton, and what Colton is.
Go on left is racism. Undead racism.
Raven?
Basically the god blood. I'm guessing it's some sort of restricted substance. Honestly, it makes sense. Because really, the things you can probably do with god blood is terrifying. But just
Let's not talk about it, hey?
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
The sooner we get out of here, the sooner I can get my coffee.
And as you ride through town, you notice, like, even the inn, while there is an inn that's open, there are barely any people in it, which you can see. At one point, as you're I'm going to roll a die to make sure that I want to see one thing. Okay, yep. At one point, while you're riding through the town, you see a young girl bump into one of the guards, and the guard starts harassing her.
Demeter instantly goes to step in.
Nope, I stopped Demeter.
Look, we get it. But right
Put a
now,
hand on the shoulder
But,
and just go like, Demeter,
but they need
we
help.
have to keep a low profile.
But they need help.
Demeter, we can't help them.
But it's the right thing to do. But we need help.
and now, bro.
It might be the right thing to do, but if the three of you almost got taken into into custody. We can't exactly.
But what if we need help?
We have to keep. Well, that's the problem. We're not going to get help here.
Yeah, so we should help.
No.
As
Demeter.
you're trying to stop Demeter, you see Sachi start to climb out of the cart to try head over to try to help the girl.
She tries to hold on.
Colton, can you?
Dixon's gonna go
Colton,
with
can you deal-
Sachi. And they give him a look of like, I'll keep her under control.
Colton, can you... Necro, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just
Okay.
sorry, just shit is going on with my fucking. Okay, so while we were talking, it basically my entire laptop screen just decided to shut off,
Oh,
and I have
No.
no idea how to fix it. So
It's weird.
Rolled something for you, Necro. I rolled to see insight if you would know why the guards let you all through when they saw Agamida. You put two and two together. Agamida has 3 eyes. They have 3 eyes. They think Agami is one of them. Agamida is one of them.
okay,
meanwhile, I'm too tired to give a damn.
Then we saw a girl getting harassed, and Demeter and Sachi wanted to stop it. Darian stopped Demeter. Then Sachi.
And Vixen stops Sachi.
Well, I'm going. To be clear, I'm not stopping Sachi. I'm just going with her. I do want to intervene. Vixen does want to intervene. Vixen does want to help this girl, but also realizes that she needs that since Sachi's getting involved, someone needs to be there to also kind of handle Sachi. And I think Vixen kind of understands that Sachi is beginning to listen to Vixen.
Okay. So, Sachi, you slowly get closer and closer to the guards. What do you do? Alan, can you speak?
I've been waiting to speak by timing the intervals between when people are speaking. So yes, I can speak. I've just been waiting for a good bit so that I'm not interrupting anyone.
Well, yeah. We're focusing on your character right now so you can speak.
Okay. Sachi's not gonna try anything too crazy. She'll just kind of get the guy's attention and mention that she's with Agamida, pointing at the Agamida due to the three eyes thing, and going to try and persuade them to basically pass on the little girl, like kind of shoo her away, so that she's not in the way of Agamida traveling through the city.
Hey, roll
Should
me
I roll
a
a persuasion for that?
roll persuasion.
Agamida will help.
Hey. The
Because
guard looks over.
I'm not trying to. I'm trying to make it not sound like she's asking or demanding anything. Just like, this isn't worth your time, kind of thing.
The man in the armor looks over at Agamida, looks at Agamida, sees Agamida's third eye, sees Agamida's not that Agamida is not wearing armor, but is also but also has like a spear, and stops, looks at the girl, looks at you. Very well then, and
Sorry
starts
to
to walk
bother you.
off.
Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Once they're out of earshot, Vixen's going to turn to the girl and ask, "Are you okay?"
To find one of my friends.
Eliza, you cut out a little bit on my end. Can you repeat that?
I was just trying to find one of my friends.
Okay. Were they? Was it just someone that went missing? Was it one of the guards that took them? What happened?
They went missing a few days ago. I know we're not supposed to be out after like 5 p.m., but I haven't seen her in a few days.
Vixen just kind of looks back at like everyone, probably like catching Dorian's eyes, and just kind of gestures to the girl.
I'm Dorian's just going to shake his head.
Vixen like makes eye contact with Dorian and just like raises her eyebrows and shrugs like.
I can head home and not cause any more trouble if you want me to.
Why? If it's all right with you, would you be all right with us talking to your parents or your guardians? Would you be all right with that?
If you really want to. I live right over there.
She points to a house across the way.
Now, I'm not making we're not making any promises, but there we could see if we can try to help.
Agamida can accomplish this task. My keen senses will be an asset to this friend-finding mission.
Mm-hmm.
Shall I?
Why? Let's talk to this girl's family first, and see if we can get more information about what's going on.
The young girl looks to Sachi with Sachi's question about if she has anything of her friends.
Yes, I have my friend's doll.
As she holds up a small doll of a. From what you can see of it, it looks to be a how do I describe this? Let me look it up. 1 second. It looks to be a young girl with a like bleach white skin and bleach white hair.
Okay.
Okay. And as you head towards the house, which is just across the way, and the young girl's parents, who are not much taller than the young girl because they are dwarves. Oh, can we help you? The father says, a bit guarded.
Hi. We're sorry to if we're making you nervous. We were we were coming down. We were walking down the road, and there were some guards that were harassing your I'm assumed daughter, and fortunately we were able to dissuade them from taking any further action. But then when we asked her what was wrong, she told us that she was concerned about a friend of hers that's missing, and we were wondering uh, if there was any way that we could help. Do you have any more information about this friend?
The father looks around outside, looks like around. Belly, inside now. If you want to talk, come inside.
Vixen just gonna look to everyone like,
We go in.
And
I'm
yes,
going in.
you did pick up on a small scent in the wind. You smelled it when you passed by another guard. That's all I'm going to say right now.
Oh no.
right.
It
So yeah.
seems like
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Sachi will let Vixen know about that as they're entering the building.
It was just kind
Nice and quiet so that it doesn't alarm the girl.
Mm-hmm. So, what does the inside of the home look like?
The inside of the home looks like a very, very stripped down, like Spartan. Like they only have the furniture that is absolutely necessary. They have barely any like stuff on their counters, on their cupboards. It looks very impoverished.
Is it a now the floor? Is it a paving stone floor, a wood floor, or is it a dirt floor?
It looks like there used to be stone, but it's now dirt.
Hmm. Right.
Come
So,
in. Okay.
right. I'm sorry. I didn't introduce myself. My name is Vixen, and we all just arrived in town, and I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
My name is Arvin. My daughter there, Belinda.
So, so tell us about what happened to Belinda's friend.
Probably taken up by one of the Inquisitors, and I told her that once before.
if I might ask, what's going on with the Inquisitors? What's going on?
Ever since they took half the town, they've been forcing us to live like them.
Wait, they force you to live like this, saying that this is how they live.
Yes.
Can I look at the guard? Can I look at why the... I guess, can I think back to the guards that are outside? Look at this and try and make an insight, see if that's actually how they think, or is that just like something they say?
Sure, go for it. You have advantage on this, even though you're... So it'd be normal for you, because you're exhausted.
19!
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Sign will look even grumpier than usual. That's bullshit.
I figure as much, but I don't want to take my daughter like they've taken everyone else, like they've taken so many other children.
Where'd they take them?
To re-education.
The meter goes cold.
Is that sounding anything familiar to what might happen in my home kingdom?
Does this
Yeah,
sound,
I think that would just snap them awake.
does this sound like tales my mum's talked about with the Sword Empire?
Back when the previous king was alive, yes!
Okay. As much as tired as I am now, I am now more furious. Not at you, not at her, at them.
This town used to have a different name. Emailed here. But now they force us to call it Cylons. After this, the head of this branch of their order, Lancelor, that took over here.
Where does he live?
We are not committing arson.
No,
I ain't committing arson.
Demeter, we can't do anything.
You say that.
I'm not letting children suffer.
Okay, Demeter. Plan this. Actually, think this through. So we're already known. What happens when that guard gets back to the barracks and finds out that actually, in fact, there is no guard who's a lizard folk on thing? Then he knows that there's 3 people who he should have detained. Then that very same person that he was meant to detain goes and attacks a high-ranking official. If you are successful and you successfully attack him, you've taken him out. Great. Then the entire city is on high alert, and we have to somehow get out. And on top of that, the family that people have probably seen us, who harbored the fugitives before they did their heinous attacks, will then get taken.
Yeah, this is not something we can
Can
do.
you take on an army?
Agamida just mumbles, I would like to try.
Nope.
You and I both know you
Demeter, can you take on an army?
Look, I know this. And trust me, I want to do some pretty heinous things to those assholes. Right now, we don't have the power to do that.
Demir goes outside before she rages.
If you want to help us, there's actually a chance we've been having.
Looks at them by the door as they say that.
A foreign power has offered to help us get rid of the Grell here. But we need to send a message to them.
Which foreign power?
General.
Oh, well, I think that's a bit convenient, ain't it? Looks to Sachi.
Specifically, an agent of theirs was here recently. But we don't know where she went after she left here.
Did she happen to arrive from the... I guess there's not... She happened to have arrived from the west side.
That's where she went.
Okay, so... her... Well, either way... we might be able to help. Although that really depends on how Sashi is feeling about all this.
You know
roll
what
me a
being
wisdom.
part of that is, right?
So what am I rolling?
I'll tell you what it's for in a second. You get response in your head from a... I need you to roll the wisdom. Typically for the response you're going to be getting. Okay, good. So this is not going to cause any damage. That's what you're doing there!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, only you hear this, Sachi. Only you hear that, Sachi.
I know, but where?
I was told that you'd be nowhere near my operation!
I'm not gonna lie, that accent sounds vaguely racist, man.
Start off, you hear sounds. My leg is, I think, cramping up.
I'm actually basing this on one of my friends and how they sound.
Oh no.
Not helping. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Just fine, I'll be back there soon.
Satchel let Vixen know that help will be arriving soon.
Well,
Um,
that's...
what is this help going to look like?
How should I describe
based on the
this?
voice.
You would describe this as... How the hell do you describe this?
How the hell do you describe this guy? It's like, good.
Oh god, is this Skeg?
Yeah.
Is this actually
It should be
Skeg?
good.
No!
Good. It's not an apathetic healer.
Oh,
Where it sounds like it sounds vaguely Scottish.
That's not Scottish, what you just said.
friend of mine's voice.
Look, considering it's Sachi, chances are the help's either going to be weird or very good.
Or both.
There's no in between.
The best describe this person as
I think your mic's wires off again. Because
No, I'm just trying. I stopped and thought for a second.
Just trying to find the
sorry.
words.
Just trying to find the words.
From the voice, it sounds like you're imitating Mike.
Are you trying to go for Indian?
What?
You sound in like that accent sounds like you're trying to do an Indian accent.
No, that's how Irish friend sounds.
That's not Irish.
Take up with this mic, apparently. If it is Mike.
He was a blacksmith that used to go to a lot of conventions for anime and such with custom-made swords.
I think Eliza told me about him. He passed because of the big C, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Neato.
Sound like a nice guy.
He was Irish American and he was from, I want to say originally from Connecticut? I could be wrong.
Look, I'll do. Someone just.
Honestly, I can't remember.
Someone just clip me that voice and I'll send it to my Irish friend. We'll see.
Like I said, Irish American, not Irish Irish.
I know, but I kind of would love to hear their reaction.
And I'm also trying to pitch it up because this is a girl character who I'm using a voice similar to a male friend of mine's voice.
That's also true.
That's tricky.
Right now, to me, it's just trying to not burn this entire place to the ground.
But to describe them, imagine a
person.
a 16-foot tall, Well, actually, no, sorry, that's the other person I'm thinking of. The other character. This would be the 6 foot tall. Imagine a 6 foot tall dwarf. And in terms of how they look, like they have like the full on dwarven beard, but they're 6 feet tall.
And they're built like a brick house.
Built like a brick house, missing one eye. But they're also a woman. Like, bearded woman dwarf.
This person
Okay,
somehow
so...
related to Skeg.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Definitely, oh no. Skeg was the initial model for the torturous methods of interrogation that Sachi follows.
That's where they got it from.
This Skeg's sister.
Oh.
This checks out. This so checks out. Even if dwarven women aren't supposed to have a beard, Skeg's family would find a way. They love their beards.
Is because she used a wish spell that she got access to make herself taller.
That checks out so much.
She cannot cast the wish spell. She just found an access point to a wish spell and used it. I wish I was taller.
Ah, the Lord Freezer method.
All right, so then Vixen then says, so this person is going to help us?
You
Or...
can count on this person to either destroy the city or help the city. I'm not entirely sure which yet.
So how have you helped?
Saying this very quietly to Vixen, so like almost no one
Okay.
else, unless they're like really paying attention or really close, is gonna hear this.
That was going to be
'Cause
my
she
next question.
really doesn't want to have to say that.
Okay. And Vixen will like also kind of whisper like, we'll talk more about that later. But and then she turns to the what was that girl's father's name again?
Arven.
Arvin.
Yes.
Okay. Arvin. So tell us about this. You said it was a re-education place that her friend was taken to.
It's between here and Saivars.
Is it a place? Is it the kind of place where everyone just knows where it is and people are allowed to go to it, or is it a secret?
I think they're trying to keep it a secret, but I found out where it was because, well, I was traveling back from Saivars a while back ago and saw them heading there.
So it's not inside the city, the meter ground.
Look, if it was something we could do, trust me, I'd want to do it with you. Probably rope the rest of them into it, whether they want to or not. Look, we're just 7 people against potentially an army.
I will mark it on your map as a point of interest. Whether or not you go there is up to you.
If we get stronger, come back and wreck their shit.
By that time, the kids can be brainwashed and or dead.
But there is someone here, someone that's coming through here.
We don't know when they will get here, or how, or when. Demia's eyes are just glowing right now with the celestial energy.
Demeter, unfortunately, this is what it means to be an adult.
We have to make hard decisions.
The decisions are kids are going to die.
Yeah, and there's nothing we can do.
And if we die, who's going to hell?
If we don't help, why would anyone else?
Shinril's apparently coming.
Well, I think we have enough information to. I think we have all the information that we can get here. I think we'll take our leave before we draw any more attention to you and your family. But I'm sorry that we couldn't do more right now, but we wish you the best.
And thank you for at least letting us know that help is coming.
So, like, does it look like these people are living in like absolute squalor?
Yes.
Okay. Vixen is just going to she's going to reach, like, outstretch her hand to Arvin and say, "Thank you, and thank you for your hospitality," and then clasp his hand with her two hands and press two gold pieces into his. And I hope this helps.
Thank you. Now, please, you should probably leave the city if they did clock any of you.
If for some reason they think that one, points to Agamada, is one of them. But I don't think that'll last for long, so that's probably the wisest idea.
That weirdly makes sense because she does look vaguely similar to Talos.
Who?
The leader of the town.
No, Talos is the leader of another town, but he has been here before.
I was being asked, what's with the whole third eye thing?
It has something to do with their religion.
Of course it is. The minute I leave the city, I get involved in a lot of religious stuff.
The third eye opens your mind to the truth of the world, what they say.
Looks to Gamida. Is there any further truths that you can see through that?
Gamida is not sure how to answer that. Gamida can see better, but Gamida understands there is truth beyond what Gamida can see and what Gamida knows. It's the eye, the Gamida's newest eye is only an addition. It's not something special.
I mean, to the guards maybe, but the rest of the world? Outside's unique.
It is
Uh,
unique. I suppose it's there. Clearly, many others have 3 eyes. It's doesn't seem all that different to me.
I think the guards are an exception. Very gross exception. Either way, thank you for hosting us for this little bit of time. And trust me, we wish we could help more. But for now, we need to make our move. Get out of here.
You kept my daughter Belen safe. That's more than I can ask.
We've been saving a lot of people lately. This seems to be a thing we're doing.
All right, let's leave.
Yeah, let's get going.
Yeah. Can I make a survival roll to figure out a good camping spot? Because it sounds like our resident artificer needs his bed buys.
You could probably find a spot where you can set up the house.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I'm wondering why.
Somewhere slightly hidden.
Nice little forest area, not too far from here.
All right. Do you want me to roll survival or stealth to try and figure out a good hiding space?
Yes. Roll survival.
Survival?
Yep.
That's an 8.
A decent place. You think it's mostly hidden. Now roll to see whether. Let's not roll to see what the house is today.
Will it be the
Not yet.
outhouse?
Sachi's also gonna do Sachi things.
Oh no.
Once we're away from everything and building up this, the me just rages, and so I have to roll for her.
Sachi's going to have the primal cunning aid us in finding a properly hidden area as best as she can, because that's just the natural flow that she would take with the spell.
Okay,
It's
I
the
rolled
traveling spell.
I rolled for your house to see what you got this time.
And what did we get?
Mansion.
Oh.
Ooh la la.
I don't think we'll be.
The mansion now has a hole in the side of it from a lightning strike.
Yes.
Does the mansion get broken or destroyed?
Eventually, the mansion as a whole will restore itself.
But yeah,
Okay.
Lightning blasts from Demeter's chest as she takes her lightning dress form. As she finally stops trying to contain all her rage.
Hey.
As she just starts biting. Is there a tree or something close by?
You're in the forest area.
Demeter,
So does
sorry, go on.
Alan?
So does Sachi's helping Darian with primal cunning give him advantage on the survival check, or
It would.
no?
It would.
It would. Oh, in that case, it would have been
25.
25.
Your mansion is completely hidden in the forest.
Which is it's a 19, not a. Okay.
Like I said, Sachi doing Sachi things, and Demeter was saying something.
Demeter's right now just cutting down trees with her fists in her lightning dress. I don't think any of you have actually seen Demir use her claws before.
Demeter is pissed.
Yeah, I can tell.
Demir normally has a. You all know Demir normally has a controlled rage. This is very much a more traditional wild rage.
Cage rage.
I think Vixen, although she has something that she wants to do, she's going to like put that aside and go outside and kind of try to engage with Meter, sort of looking for a moment where it seems like she's like calming down a little bit, or where she can at least get her attention and just start a dialogue with her.
I forget, how long do barbarian rages last?
A minute.
Okay, so it takes a minute, and she's probably deforested a good like 5 trees with her claws. But at least we have firewood.
So, feeling better now?
No.
Did you at least get some of the anger out of your system?
No.
Yeah.
You do know if we go near that center, I will try to break in with or without you lot.
Demeter, I want to do the same thing. The problem that, alright, so as much as I don't like saying it this way, Dorian is right in this but I will point out that his framing is terrible. If we do this now, if we try to bluster our way in, and us, a ragtag group of lucky adventurers with, yes, we have fantastic abilities, but those will only go so far. With the larger numbers and perhaps more powerful forces that this place likely is able to bring to bear.
It's one facility outside of the city, probably not with if they're trying to keep it a secret, it probably doesn't have mass in the way of protection. It'd probably at best a war encampment. And we have probably crushed bigger before.
At the same time, we all have our goals that we're trying to see, that we're all trying to achieve.
And what
Sorry,
go on.
Like I want to find my family, and I'm lucky. I found my brother, and I know my sister she's out there. I mean, she's some important person in the Jinral Empire, but I don't know if my parents are still alive.
If your brother was in this encampment, what would you do?
Yes, of course.
If
I would of course want to go in there and tear the place apart. The difference is that's me going in there to achieve one of my objectives, to get my brother.
If we were not near this place,
you found out your brother was in there, and you also found out a group could have saved your brother, but chose not to.
Why would I blame them?
It is
My brother wouldn't mean anything more to them than any other person.
Choosing to
And
be good is not the easy option, but it's the right option. That is what I was raised to believe.
Debater, do you think this doesn't hurt?
I think it hurts, and you're choosing to let the hurt make the decision for you instead of doing what's right. We should save the children. There's nothing else. You can give me all the logic, all the reasons it's smarter to do this, better to do that. Children are going to die, and we are doing nothing.
And if we don't succeed, then an entire village, this entire town of people, however terrible things are for them now, if we don't succeed, things will get much worse. And besides, it sounds like, according to what Sachi said, there are people already on their way.
The bad people
And I know,
are already going to make
and I,
it worse.
Anybody who wants to can roll a perception right now if they're inside the house.
I'll be doing so at this
I'll
finish.
do that now.
I'm sorry, Vixen. Like you, I get it, but I get what you're trying to say. I don't, but
I am so glad I have advanced on perception now.
Also, that's a stealth, not perception.
Oh shit!
doing the right thing is what I'm.
And I'm gonna sleep now. Bye bye.
What you heard while you're after they're done with their conversation?
Vixen.
Hmm?
You can tell Demeter is hurt saying that the two of them are having this, disagreement. But it's like, her morals are something that she does not like having to shake on.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard.
Oh no, like Vixen is definitely like. It's very clear that Vixen is torn. Like she wants to run in there and tear the place apart, but at the same time, it's doesn't want to make things worse for everyone else. Now, Demeter, even if we're successful, if we succeed, this Inquisition thing, it's not just this place. It sounds like this is only a small part of a larger group or organization. They'll probably send more people here to start this up again, and then they'll retaliate against the people that were here. And I want to help the people here. I do. And if the fact that there are already people on the way, even if they don't have the best plan, they're still probably going to have more people, more resources, and a more well thought out plan than what we currently have right now. And it might not be the best outcome, but it's probably going to be a more permanent outcome than anything that we do.
At the cost of
And
the blood of children.
everything has a cost. Demeter, everything has a cost.
Yes.
I could have stayed at the temple. I could have stayed there. I don't have to be out here. I could have stayed there, and I could have relied on the other monks to protect me, to stand up to whatever forces the Kyoto Empire would send to come in and search for me. But rather than leaning on them, rather than asking them to lay down their lives and to risk the safety of the entire temple just for my sake, instead, I removed myself as a distraction. I removed myself as a focus. I removed myself as a liability from from their from them. And now, if we involve ourselves right now, there is I don't know anything about these Inquisition people. I don't know what they're capable of. And without knowing anything else about them, we could be making things substantially worse than whatever you think you're preventing.
You're right. I need to know more. Demir walks off.
Okay. Where are you walking back to the house or off into the forest?
Probably slightly off into the forest a bit. Clearly want to clear their head.
Okay, as you do that, we move back to the house where Sachi, you notice the sounds of two people sneaking out of the house in different directions. Well, they're all still heading in the same direction, but in different ways. Alan, you can talk.
Okay, she's gonna shift into the half form again and use scent to determine who's doing what.
Agamida left out the back door of the mansion, heading in the direction of the facility where the missing girl is, and Darian is also heading up towards the room in that same direction.
He panics and runs to Vixen.
I did say I was going to go to Colton.
Oh yeah, I'm figuring Colton. We'll do that scene first. Necro, are you there?
Yeah, kinda. Sorry, just really fucking distracted right now because I'm trying to figure out how to fix my laptop.
Darian comes up to you in the night.
Okay.
So this is actually the first time you're seeing him in this armor. He has black and brown leather armor on currently, with a very obvious thieving hood and mask over his face.
Mm-hmm.
You coming with?
Sorry, with the what over his face?
He has a mask over his. He has just like a black piece of fabric over his face. You can only see his eyes right now.
Mm-hmm. Should I ask why?
I said we couldn't do anything. I didn't say us.
Those are synonyms.
We go, we scout the place out. If we see a point of entry, we go in, we see what we can do. We don't risk too much.
Yeah.
We're wrong.
Okay, sorry, I'm really not the right thing to do this because I've been like too distracted for a while trying to get my laptop working because again, it's fucking breaking down right now.
I'll explain.
So I have
Darian's asking
no idea
if you
what's
want to. Darian's asking if you want to go with them to scope out a re-education facility where the Inquisitorium is taking children to re-educate them. Basically, Darian's asking, "Hey, you want to go rescue children?"
Yeah. Well, that would be very irresponsible for me to do that, now wouldn't it?
Exactly. Now, I do have to ask, what's how much does Colton weigh?
I don't know.
Let me look at your height, and I can figure out your weight from that.
It's probably lighter than most.
You're not getting away with the same shit that you get away with Sidon for.
Mm.
To be fair, the broom can hold up to 2 people on it if they're not.
Yes, it's not to do so we can fly there. It's how fast.
Yes. Let's see. Colton would be about 155-ish pounds.
Okay, we're going. We're moving at the slower speed.
Am I just being
It's fine.
abandoned in the house?
So, as that's happening, this is where we move back over to Sachi. Sachi, you hear, Colton and Darian leaving from the roof on a broom, and Agamida leaving out through the back door, all in the direction of the facility.
AKA panic, run to Vixen, and let her know what's going on, and hope and pray that Demeter's not also running off in a random direction.
Again, am I being abandoned at the mansion?
No, Sachi's gonna come back for you based off what Demeter said, based off what Vixen says.
Well, Vixen?
So Vixen's is walking back to the manor, away from where Demeter was walking back into the woods, and Vixen's just kind of sullen and just kind of.
And you see Sachi running up to you breathlessly.
You see Sachi basically all fours running as fast as she can, half transformed into a fox. Like breakneck sprinting at you in a panic.
Oh god, not again.
Well, what's wrong? What's wrong?
Word vomit, straight up, like convoluted. People on roof flying towards facility. Agamida running towards facility from back door. No idea where Demeter is. Sidon's asleep. What are we supposed to do?
Okay, Demeter went that way, and Vixen just points in the direction of where Demeter went. If Vixen turns around, can she see Demeter?
Demeter, how far away? How fast did you walk away?
Normal pace, so maybe able to just.
You'd be able to see like the outline, the distant outline of Demeter's back due to the clothes that she's wearing.
Right, so Demeter's right there.
She's not heading, and she's not heading in the direction of the facility.
Yeah.
Right. So when Vixen points to Demeter and sees her there, realizes, and then she calls out for Demeter. Demeter!
Looks back, yeah.
And then she's just waving Demeter over to.
Runs back, flies back. Well.
So when Demeter arrives, Vixen repeats the same thing. probably a lot more, much more concisely and coherently. So it sounds like some people have decided to do their own thing, and now we have to make a terrible choice.
Son of a bitch begins running.
Wait. Let's try our best to keep everyone together. Where is Sidon?
Once,
Cut back to the inside of the mansion in a giant bed in the middle with a bunch of blankets, not draped over him, just wrapped around him.
So once Vixen says we have to make a tough decision, Sachi's immediately dashing back into the house to go scoop up Sidon, because she's not leaving Sidon behind.
Sidon, you're scooped out of bed by Sachi and dragged outside.
Not dragged out, just straight up princess carried, still wrapped in the blankets.
Yes.
Just got confused. Where are we going?
Oh, a kobold burrito.
Kind of slightly panicked Sachi's just not sure, following Vixen.
Okay.
Do you remember to pick the house back up?
Yes, Sachi loves that house.
Well, there goes the blankets, because I'm pretty sure the blankets were from the house.
I'm you.
Huh?
Oddly enough, the blankets are still around you.
Ah, that's good. They are not staying awake.
All right, so Sachi, can you get in touch with the people that are on their way here from Jinral? And if you can you find out if they can get here now?
Do you mean the ones going to the facility or the ones going to the city?
The facility. I didn't know there were two different groups.
I'll do my best.
I believe in you, Sachi.
So, what do I roll for contacting the individuals, and what do I have to do as a result of my panic?
That would be 2 wisdom checks. Checks not saves, but okay. The death lowers it by 1.
I honestly don't know the difference, to be entirely fair.
Good point. It might be the same for you. I don't know. Let me check. Okay, they're the same for you.
Silvery barbs, reroll. And give yourself advantage.
Okay. So reroll the first one and then give yourself advantage on the second. Reroll the second one and give yourself advantage on. Yeah. Reroll the second roll.
I don't think that's how silver barbs meant to work, but fuck it. The meter's pissed off.
Okay, that's better. Yeah. Who is? You hear this voice inside your head, Sachi.
As best as she can, she'll try to calmly explain that the majority of the group that she's supposed to be protecting is charging towards the education center as we speak.
Oh, bloody hell. We were going to do that in... Oh. Fine.
We're going to do that in the morning!
We'll begin our preparations as well.
Ah, son of a... You give one person one job. There's a beep, beep,
Also,
beep.
aren't you supposed to be over in Cardi-Loss?
They've been wandering around the continent.
Right.
Of
And I was
course.
specifically told not to restrict them.
Who did? Oh, of course she would. Of course she'd give you that order.
Yep. This is what we get for having a backup person in charge of the network right now while Tenchi is in prison.
I thought you were about to say, and that's what we get for having a fox as the leader of General.
No, currently, right now, Tenchi's in prison.
Okay. She doesn't completely break.
Okay, that
That's
tracks.
exactly where Tenchi is right now.
She's now just thinking it's part of another mission.
Technically is.
Oh, you would have had a really bad Sachi if I rolled low enough.
I know. Because at this point in time, this is around, like I said, this is around the exact time that Tenchi is currently staging a prison break.
Of course they are.
Because this is where the last campaign I ran with Alan, started.
Oh.
Yeah, we got the same day in the timeline now.
Oh, this is gonna be weird, especially from an outside perspective.
I started this campaign having it start off like 3 months before that day, because I figured that'd be fun.
And now we have come to this.
Yep. So, right, we'll be getting ready. Man, wake up! That's what you hear in your head, Sachi.
They forgot to disconnect.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
I am filled with confidence.
Meanwhile, in their arms, you just hear a small dreaming whisper of rip and tear.
Oh, what are the four of you still there planning on doing?
I assume we head to. I assume we head off the Agamidas because of her being on foot. She'll be the fastest one to catch up with.
Well, first, Vixen's going to ask. So, did you get through to them? And what did they say?
Since she was panicked enough, you heard her side of the conversation. And to let you know that they're going to hasten their preparations and basically go it as soon as they can. She didn't get anything from the side about the city, though.
Okay. So
she doesn't know what's going to happen with the Cylons. But she does mention that they were planning a simultaneous assault on both to clear that up. And we kind of threw a wrench into that.
No, I want to make this very. I want to make this clear. You guys have.
And
The two
you
stealthy
two
people.
by association. And you two by association.
Yeah. Agree to disagree.
Yes, leaving your allies out of your plan so they don't worry and panic was the smart option.
You tell me Demeter wouldn't have forced them to let her come?
Oh, no, if you would say, we're stealthy, let us go do a scouting mission, Demeter would have been a lot more relaxed because she would know at least something is happening. The reason Demeter is angry is mostly because you're saying we can't do anything, fuck your morals.
And it's all, and not trying to psychoanalyze another party member, but it also seems like this could have led to Agamida thinking, I will do something. Hence why she's doing her own thing. Anyway, so Vixen will ask Sachi, so do we know when they're going to be able to arrive and at the facility?
As soon as possible. It'll take a bit because there's a number of people involved, and that takes longer to move large numbers of people than it does for a small elite group.
Right. Okay. So why don't we move quickly to get to this facility, and once we get there, you can check in with them and see if they can give us an update. Okay. Let's go. Maybe we can get there before there's a larger conflagration.
Today we're
Yep. She nods, and as far as anyone can tell, that's what she's going to do.
I love our little.
Hey, this is where we'll end for tonight.
I love our little clusterfuck of a group.
Yep.
With the group split in 3 ways, with all of you heading to the same location.
As a great man once said, all D&D stealth missions, the DM chooses what happens, the players choose the background music, and it always ends up the Benny Hill theme.
Yep.
If I have anything to say about it, it will end up being at Doomsgate.
Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Fare thee well.
Hey, sorry,
And
this is kind of.
It's